Alright guys, so this is the AI build that I like to use, and I would say this is a template. So I'll explain what I mean by that. So going off my base damage, I got 100.7 and 130.3 for my guns using this build with 2 blues. So we get best in slot again, contractors, fox prayers, and then best in slot again, coyote mask. Breaking down the other pieces, Seska for the crit chance, Grupo for the crit damage, and then going ahead and hitting in that assault rifle damage from the Fenris. Puts our stats up there at 55 crit chance, 171 crit damage. Again, multiplicative damage on top. My build is mid-max, everything is maxed out, and my watch level is maxed out. So if you're not seeing those stats and you have it built this way, that'll be the reason. So build wise, this build can be used with various talents, which is why this is a template. I just prefer these talents. If you find that you're getting into face tanking fights more and you're trading instead of you shooting first and killing them, then you don't want to use vigilance on the backpack and you want to go with companion instead. That way you'll still keep the damage rather even when you're being shot at, as long as you're running something like a deflector drone to stay near you. The shield unfortunately does not proc companion, so skills wise you would have to match your backpack talent. Chest piece wise, I've just gone with the basic unbreakable, just due to the fact that damage talents aren't really needed. The extra survivability helps me a lot. However, other versions talents for damage for the chest piece would be your spark, which is my perfect version. I would use the bullet drone spark chest piece and mix it with a in sync assault rifle, since spark procs with in sync, so they're both the same thing. When your skills is damaging an enemy, you get that damage constantly. And then I don't have one, I guess, right now, but it would be spotter. However, running spotter, you're most likely to change your specialization and run the technician, so you have access to the laser pointer on the barrel. However, the drawback to that on the barrel is it only spots an enemy once. So if you aim at an enemy, you spot them, and then you don't kill them within that first spot. When you go to reshoot at that enemy and they're not post anymore, you won't be able to repost that same enemy unless you have a different source of a post. So like a scanner post, the drone, well, you won't have the drone since you're not on fire, sharpshooter. Like I said, scanner post, the remote post ball, or someone else running a post on your team, or you won't re-get that damage. So it is a bit unreliable, especially if you're engaging from mid to long range where you don't have a guarantee of killing that enemy. So I don't generally tend to run spotter. I prefer to go with perfect spark instead. It's more reliable. Alright, so if I was running that, I would obviously run it with the door knight chest piece, and then I'd run my Seska holster instead. So it's literally the same build, just switched around, but the same brand sets. That's why it's a template. Just depending on what you're going to use as your chest piece talent and your backpack talent decides which version that you would make and what skills you would use with it.